Please give me a moment. I'll make sure everything is working fine and we shall get started. Okay, everything seems to be working fine. Hello and a very good afternoon to you. My name is Uzair and welcome to today's YouTube live stream. It is 4 o'clock in the afternoon in the UK on a beautiful afternoon. Actually, it's nice and sunny and the spring is here, and I think we finally got rid of the winter and the cold. Every weekday we go live at this time and we cover topics such as Google Ads, digital marketing, video ads, video marketing, pretty much anything and everything to do with your online marketing to help you generate more leads or sales. These sessions are, of course, 100% free and there is no sign up required or anything like that. I would appreciate if you do like and share this so that we spread the word. Today is Thursday. Every Thursday it is about question and answers. The questions which have been sent during the last week or the last few days, I'll try my best to answer them for you. If you have any questions and you're watching this live, then please put them in the comment box around this video and I'll come to those questions towards the end of the session after I've gone through my slide deck. Okay, so let's get started. So the first question is, I'm going to get my pointer out. I quite like this little pointer. If 100,000 keyword with all details given, then what would be the 3 insight from those keyword to optimize the ads? Now, I know you're from the Indian subcontinent because this 1 lakh means is 100,000. So that's why I have written 100,000 over here for those of you who don't understand what 1 lakh means. Now, it looks like this is a trick question or a question which is quite often asked in an interview. And if that is the case, then you need to be confident in saying this to the interviewer. 100,000 keywords is going to make you crazy. I mean, I've never run a campaign with so many keywords, to be honest with you. So it's impractical, and that is the insight I would tell them. It's literally impractical. The 3 insights would be don't do it. That's the only thing. Unless and until it's a huge account and you got hundreds of campaigns, then that could be something where you need to have a team to go after this account. But it's not one person's job to go after that, and to manage it and to optimize it would be impossible. You will need AdWords or Google Ads scripts and some kind of automation to handle such volume of keywords. I'm sure accounts like Amazon will have millions of keywords, in fact not hundreds of thousands, but that is on a completely different playing field. So I can't give you any insight because I've not seen 100,000 keywords in an account ever. And obviously if you are running with these keywords, then you will need to keep them separately so that the keyword is relevant to the ad. There's no way in the world you can have all of these keywords in one campaign or an ad group and then the ads are optimized. And when you talk about optimizing the ads, it's the relevancy. The keyword must be on the ad. You cannot have 100,000 keywords on the ad actually. So what I would recommend you do is either you go after some kind of bespoke automation or scripts to help you manage with this volume of keywords. You will definitely need to know how to use the Google Ads editor. Without that, it is literally impossible. You will not be able to use this or to run with these. I truly appreciate these messages and comments. Makes my day, and we know that people appreciate it at the end of the on the other side of the computer or the world, wherever you may be. So please keep sending them in, because it makes our job all the worthwhile to keep carry on doing what we are doing, especially with regards to these live streams. We started this last year when the lockdown 1 started in the beginning. I think our first live stream was in April 2020, and now it's almost a year now, and we've missed very few sessions, only when we had some problems with the internet or we were away for some unavoidable circumstances. But other than that, we're here at this time every weekday to help as many people as possible completely for free, so that you can leverage the power of Google Ads and YouTube. And this is what I keep saying, and I've been saying this for the last 2-3 years, especially since last year when the lockdown started. You got to take your online marketing to the next level. You see all these companies who have been around for hundreds of years have gone bankrupt and closed down because they did not go online like the Amazons and the Netflix of the world did. Look at Blockbuster. They've gone. So you've got to get going, get started with Google Ads. But more importantly, video marketing is the future, 100%. It builds trust very quickly, easily, and very fast. And when people trust you, they are more likely to buy from you. Okay, Gideon, what an amazing job on this one, and as usual. Okay, thank you for that. If you don't mind me stating, I was trying to follow, but your head was in the way of this one. I'm sorry, Gideon, I didn't realize, because of the green screen and me in the bottom right hand corner of the screen, sometimes I forget that I'm blocking the view. So I try to keep everything away of that right hand edge, but I think I know which one are you referring to, is that Google Ads editor. But you can follow it even though you can't see what I was doing. You can follow that video. If ads are running with 4% of conversion ratio, suddenly decrease to 1%, what could be the reason? Great question. Some campaigns will die. It's not that one campaign is running at a certain conversion rate and is going to carry on running it. Obviously I haven't seen your ad, so I cannot give a very specific reply to your question. But if you're running on, let's say, TCPA or TROAS or any smart bidding, avoid trying to make too many changes to that. Let it run and do not touch it, because the moment you touch something in it, it might go into the learning mode again. And that's where things start to go backwards rather than going forwards. So when I've got one campaign which is giving me leads on a consistent basis and at a good price, I don't need to worry about it. Why would I touch it? That's the thing. And that is what sometimes people get a bit more greedy, I should say, that, oh, I'm getting $5 leads, let me try and get $4 leads, and they will try and tweak that campaign. If you want to do something different, do it in a different campaign or a new campaign. Don't touch that one. Why are you trying to kill that hen which lays the golden egg? I wouldn't do that. The other thing which I would look at is possibly negative keywords you may have by accident put in, which are the best keywords or the search terms which are converting. So look at that. And the other thing is obviously the budget. If the campaign has been limited by budget, or it's not using up the budget as much as before, your conversions will go down, not necessarily your conversion rate, but look at the budget that you don't want those to be limited by budget. But first thing I would look at is absolutely the negative keywords, and also look into your change history. Have you changed something yesterday or the day before yesterday, which may have adversely affected on your campaign? Okay, can I pull reports for multiple clients but single figure and separate? Okay, for example, my client A spends $1,500 in 3 months and my client B spends also $1,500 in 3 months. Now what I want in is a report which has client A total spend and client B as well. So I guess this is for your internal use. If you want to have multiple clients on the same Excel spreadsheet, so there's no reason why you can't just put them up in a spreadsheet. I don't see any problems with that. You can do that manually. I'm not sure if you're asking me if it can be automated. And if that is the case, then yes, you can automate this process using third-party plugins, perhaps like Supermetrics, which will pull in the data. Now, one thing which you need to have is you must have a MCC account, which is the My Client Center account. You should not have client A in different account and a client B in different account. You should have all your clients under the one master account, and from there you can get all the information in one Google interface or Google Ads account. And I have a feeling that you are not using the Google Ads MCC account. So go and Google MCC account, download it, and then what I mean is sign up for it. And then you will need to switch all your client accounts under your one MCC account. I can't find call extensions when I click on add extensions plus symbol. Okay. I can only find site extensions. Mine is a YouTube based ad. Now with in-stream ads you don't need call extensions. That's why. With site extensions, yes, with the responsive video ads, you can use site links. But obviously, if you are running a video-based ads and you want a call extension, you won't get it because it's two different things. If you want to use call extensions, then run a call ad or a call only campaign. Okay, I want to thank you for sharing your videos. You're most welcome, Bilal. Okay, I have one question. Want to make an ad for my first client on Google Ads account. Okay. And on the ad is my address visible instead of my clients. Can I change this, or what do I have to do to fix this? Okay, I think what you have done is you have used your Google Ads account, which is linked to, which has got a location extension linked to your Google My Business, and that's why your address is being shown on the ad. You shouldn't do that. You need to run the client account or client Google Ads from their account and not from your own. If you are running it from your own, then you need to unlink the Google My Business. You will need to get rid of all the negative keywords which you may have applicable for your account. In fact, don't do that. Honestly, it's going to be a complete mess. Every account or every client should have their own account, separate account, because you have different extensions, call extensions, site links, which may be set up at account level. And if you try and run different accounts, first of all, you shouldn't be doing that. It's just going to be a right old mess. Make a separate account, and that is going to fix this problem. I'm confused with the different mesh types. How do I use them? Okay, so I've put in 3 mesh types for you: exact, phrase, and broad. I've deliberately not put in the BMM or the broad modifier because that is not being used anymore, and it will stop eventually. So the phrase match and the BMM have become a phrase match. So you got three mesh types. I've got videos on the playlist over here with keyword mesh types. All you need to do is to worry about, okay, which ones you want to use. I would not personally use the broad match because it's too broad. As the name suggests, you will get a lot of traffic which may not be relevant for your ads or keywords. So then there are only 2 left: exact and phrase. Exact, as the word suggests, is exact, but it's not exact anymore, unfortunately. Going back a couple of years, exact used to be exact, but now they will show ads which are similar to your exact match. The phrase match is, I would say, will bring you the most traffic, because if you have a word, let's say, let me write this over here. If you have something like running queue as the phrase match, when you put in your keyword in your account, it needs to be in this quotation mark like this. If somebody searches for best running shoes, your ad will show, because running shoes, although this is plural, that's fine, it's in the same order as this one. So it could be best running shoes, or it could be let's say running shoes cheap. Can you see it? Yes, you can see it. So somebody searches for running shoes cheap, it's fine, it's going to trigger your ad because running shoes is in the same order in that phrase which you have put in. Or you can put in running shoe or shoes. If somebody puts in something like now in the good old phrase match, it wouldn't trigger, but now it will, because the BMM has come in as well. So that will trigger your ad, but the ones which won't trigger your ad could be tennis shoe. Was that's a different shoe. Exact is, if I was to put in square brackets, then it's going to trigger your ad for searches which people are using for running shoes or very close variants of that search, of that keyword. Broad, I would just strike it out. You just want to focus on phrase and exact match. And if you want to learn a bit more, I've got a masterclass over here. There's the URL. Go and sign up for free, and you'll learn how to create a high converting Google Ads campaign in under 30 minutes. So now is the time for you to put up any questions. I'm going to head over to my YouTube and see what questions we have. I'm going to close that. Okay. Hello, Abhi Dougal. Any way to optimize the GMB listing? I'm a travel agent in London, but my GMB listing is way down and comes even after some outer London travel agents. Okay. Optimizing, the best way to optimize In fact, I might have a screenshot for you over here. Where is it? There. Upload photos. That's the best tip I can give you. So we upload photos regularly, or graphics, videos, and so on. And you will see that you are getting a lot of eyeballs and impressions on your GMB, and it's going to start optimizing. You got to work. You can't just make it and leave it there. Otherwise, everybody will need to will want to be on the top, and there's only 3 or 4 pack on the Google My Business and the Google Maps which you get. So you have to start to upload the photos on there to begin with. Make sure that it is optimized with all the keywords, all the information is up to date, and everything is in order. The other thing which is extremely important are the reviews. Try and get reviews on your Google My Business, because the more reviews you're going to get, the more Google is going to show you. Obviously 5-star reviews if possible. Hi Sandeep. Can we create video marketing ads without website, only with YouTube? Yes, you can. You can do discovery videos, but then you are sending them to your videos or to your channel, right? But then from there, you need to drive traffic to your website. So you've got to have a funnel, and this is a perfect way of leaking away, or a sales funnel leaking away. You want to capture their email at the least. And this is why we have these landing pages where, look, I'm here live right now, and after this live finishes, people will also start watching this afterwards as well. And then they'll come to this part where they will see my offer to sign up for a free masterclass. So what I'm trying to do is to capture that email and build up my list. Whereas what you are saying is, can we create a video marketing ad without a website? Well, why would you do that? You want to build your castle on your land and not on somebody else's. Facebook, YouTube, Google, they are not our property. So you want to get as many people onto your website, pixel them in, tag them in, remarket to them, try and get the email in, and then you will start to see that you're getting conversions. Otherwise, what's the point in just running ads or spending marketing dollars without any conversions? Hi Maddie. Is it possible to show ads on maps only? Yes, through smart campaigns. You can run on maps, no problem. Brilliant. Think I've covered all the questions. Yeah, don't do it, Sandeep. Build up your website first, and then focus on the campaigns and everything. I think you're looking at the wrong way around. You're trying to create a campaign, get started without building up. It's like opening up a restaurant. Oh yeah, I want to serve food and get customers, but my restaurant is not open and it's not ready. You got to make sure everything is ready, and then you start running ads. And once you start getting the conversions, then you start scaling it up. Yeah, brilliant. So thank you all for being here, and thank you for your lovely questions as well during this call, and also those who have sent me before on email and by WhatsApp. So I'll be back on Monday. Tomorrow is my lovely wife. She will cover a non-Google Ads topic, and tomorrow's topic is unmissable as well. You want to be here. So till then, I hope you stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you on Monday. Bye for now, and have a great weekend.